This is Friday, the 23rd of October, recording this about 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time here in the U.S. And going to take a look today at Euro pairs overall, just a quick glance at each of them. As you can see, our intraday charts are still very bearish for the Euro after yesterday's speech by Draghi. You can see the larger trends, 3-day, daily, 4-hour trends, 3-day trends, everything pretty much bearish. So our context is definitely there. So let's just go over, excuse me, we'll start out with the Euro Aussie, which you can see is on a strong intraday bearish trend at this moment. So let's go over to the daily chart and the 4-hour combination. And what you'll see on all of these is the fact that price is below the Kumo on all these Euro pairs. Chiku is below the historical price curve. And I believe that on all of them we still have a 4-hour Coppock Curve showing a bearish divergence inside the context of a bearish divergence on the daily chart. So just flipping through those, I'll back up real quick before I pass to the Euro Aussie. Euro Aussie is down to the S1 line on the 4-hour chart, so don't know if that's going to be the best pick, but watching that area to see if price continues to push through that. So looking for obvious areas of possible support as one of the things to watch for in case we get some kind of a bounce on the daily chart here for the Euro CAD. You see the S1 line there as well. Euro GBP, I'd mentioned a possible area of support, if you recall, a few days ago on this one. We obviously pushed through there. We never had the confirmation to go long on the curl up here, never had the Coppock Curve cross above its EMA to confirm the slight move. May have happened back up in here slightly, as you can see, with that crossover that occurred at this Heikin-Ashi trend change line right up in here. We've never come out of that. We've never crossed back up. Although we've come close, we've never crossed back up on the daily, giving us the green light to go long there. So this continues to push down. So the area we're watching here again is the S1 line in this case, and then the bottom of the Kumo to see if price finds any kind of support in there. So as we go through these pairs, you can see there are some significant lines of possible support for the pairs, and so we're just watching to see before jumping in there what's happening. Euro New Zealand dollar has already kind of reacted before it got down to the S1, but you know, the 4-hour Coppock Curve still very bearish and pretty much a fresh crossover here on the Coppock Curve on the daily chart. So as we come into this, of course, the New Zealand dollar has been one of the stronger pairs lately on the pairs that we've been watching. So this is my pick this morning to see this pair continue to go down. So far, we'll see what happens, but we have had a little bit of a pushback. Now these pairs are very volatile, so my idea would be to use smaller portions, smaller equity positions on these trades, since the volatility is so high at this point. And then lastly, the euro versus the US dollar, again down to a critical area, the S1 line. You can see where this has been an area of support previously for the euro US dollar, and we're down to the S1 now. So far, again, bearish divergence here on both the daily and the 4-hour charts. Supports a continued move down, but I would definitely be watching that 4-hour Coppock Curve for any kind of a cross back up to show that this big move down is kind of stalling a little bit. Hope you have a good day of trading and a great weekend.